Good evening, everybody. My name is Anthony Altamura. I am a student at the University of Nevada, Reno, where I am studying business management and marketing. Today I'm going to explain to you about my brand, how I add value to it, who do I help, and my results so far. My brand is fantasy football. When I first started writing about fantasy football, I was told that it was a hobby blog and that I would have a hard time getting a job writing fantasy football content. This is my blog, and it can be found at www.anthonyaltamura.wordpress.com. I add value by helping fantasy football managers with advice on who to start and sit. Every week, I blog about which quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers you should put in your lineup each week, and which players you should avoid putting in your lineup. I blog about fantasy football because I really enjoy it. I enjoy giving advice and helping people win each week. Although, as each fantasy football writer knows, there is always going to be that one player that you suggest to start and he just has a bad week putting up nothing. Or that one player you suggest to sit and he just goes off. And then you're kicking yourself for not starting him. But this is what makes fantasy football fun. This is my Twitter page, which can be found at twitter.com/AltamuraAnthony. Through my Twitter page, I share my content with my followers. I also retweet content of fellow fantasy football writers. I tweet about everything from the stardom-situms of the week, waiver wire targets, which are players that are available in the majority of leagues. I also tweet about the injuries to the big fantasy players. Through Twitter, I was contacted by blogdudes.com, and they offered me a job writing fantasy football content for them. They really liked my content on my blog that they found through Twitter. Blogdudes is a site that blogs about everything guys talk about, from sports to politics to humor. Blogdudes has over 2,400 followers on Twitter, which is way better than my 32. And they have had writers that have gone on to write or contribute to Sports Illustrated, ESPN, and Yahoo. This is Blogdude's main site. And if you go down and click on this one, this is one of my blogs that I have written for them. And if you scroll down even more, you will see my picture. And then if you click on my picture, you will be able to see all the content that I've written for Blogdudes. I've only written 4 articles for them so far. This is one of the blogs that I have written for them. Each blog I write for them is a combination of my personal blogs all into one giant fantasy football blog. Another good thing about Blogdudes is they not only tweet your blogs, they post it on Facebook, Dig, StumbleUpon, and balltribe.com. Blogging fantasy football content is really something I enjoy doing, and is something I will continue to do for a long time. Hopefully someone on Yahoo or ESPN will look at my content someday and offer me a job. But until that day, I will continue to blog for Blogdudes. So thank you guys for listening to my presentation. And remember, fantasy football playoffs start this week. So if you need advice, go to my blog at anthonyaltamura.wordpress.com and check it out.